Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Dragon Ball Z Boo's Fury. And I entered here with the wrong character. Supposed to be with Gohan, but we'll see that later. Hey, come look at this. It looks like the ground here has been disturbed recently. Like something has been dug up or something. And there's Spovich and Yamu. Of course, it's so obvious now. That's why we couldn't find his spaceship. It was buried underground the whole time. Look, something's coming out of the ship. Deborah, the cursed wizard, managed to ensnare the king of the demons. Which one is Deborah? The tall one, the king. He is the king of the demon world. It is a shadow world, just like this one, only on the other side. Like a coin. You may be the strongest in this world, but in his dark world of demons, Deborah is the strongest by far. And the little guy, he's babidi? Yes, don't underestimate him because of his size. He's the most dangerous of them all. His magic is able to keep beings like Deborah under his control. So just imagine what kind of horror he could inflict upon this world. If he's so strong, what's keeping us from his spell? He seeks out the evil desires in a person's heart. Once he discovers them, he manipulates them, enhances them, and utterly controls them. That is how Deborah was captured, which is only the pure of heart like us have a chance of fighting him. Well, that works for most of us. But what about Piccolo? He hasn't always been one of the good guys, you know. I'ma fuck you up, Krillin, you piece of shit. This is fucking Piccolo you talking to. So, boys, what have you brought me? This is the energy for Master. It's stored inside. You've done well. We're one step closer to achieving our goal. It's a share that our business with us is finished. I'm afraid I have no use for you anymore. Damn, he straight up murdered those dudes. Too bad, I really liked him. Wonderful, before he perished, did you see that look in his eyes? It pleases me to no end to see how frightened humans can be. And those were only some of them. There are millions left to torment. Oh, and there's something else. Yes, Master. It appears we have some companies. Both Ridge and Yamo were followed. Indeed, those fools. They are well hidden. There are 7 of them in all. One of them is the Supreme Kai, and 3 of them possess an enormous level of power that we can use. It'll go a long way towards reviving Majin Buu. More than that, these 3 alone will have enough energy to suit us. How marvelous. Babidi is going back inside the ship, but Deborah is staying behind. Oh no! He knows we're here. Now, let's begin. He just fucked them all. I know I should have warned them. It's one of Deborah's special powers. Anything he spits on turns to stone. But don't worry. If we defeat Deborah, they'll turn back to normal. I'll leave you one chance to turn. Take it. Unless you want to die like your friends. After him. Now he's counting on the fact they'll charge from their spaceship to stop them. It's safer for us if we're away out here. Sorry, we can't just do that. But you don't understand, it's a trap. Patience has never been one of our strongest virtue. We have to defeat Deborah and turn our friends back to normal. Fucking hell, I need some water. Anyway, as I was saying, sorry guys, I'm not much of a voice actor, and my throat fucking hurts. Not gonna lie. I mean, I'll still continue doing it, it's just, you know. Yeah, so basically the only way to get through there is with Gohan. And there's a special thing up there. If you go down there with Goku, you can get it using instant transmission. But I'm not going to because I'm fucking lazy and I don't give a shit. Yeah, we're going inside Babidi's ship. And it has one of the most badass Vegeta moments in the whole series. And I'll point it out when it comes. Trust me, it's like fucking damn. If you watch it in the anime, it's like one of the most badass things ever that the Vegeta ever does. He honestly doesn't get enough cred, in my opinion. He is one of my favorite DBZ characters. But he just doesn't get enough time to shine, which is a shame, because, I really like him. I get him, mostly. Because Goku's just like a big-eyed idiot, and then Vegeta here, he's actually the pragmatic one. And it sucks that he doesn't get like a lot to do. Because, he's changed after all, especially during this game. But we'll get to that. Okay, so these things, they're switches, basically, to open this big-ass door. I don't know why they couldn't just blast through the fucking thing. But apparently they can't do that. You have to open it manually. And you have to find all three in order to progress. And right now it's not so bad, because basically behind doors and shit. But later on you have to find the switches and put them in the right boxes, and it's just a whole big hassle. It's annoying as shit, is all I'm saying. But for now, right now, it's a pretty good ride. I mean, it's technically considered a puzzle, even though it's really not. At least not much of one. And the other one is behind the door on the right. And then you go down, we're gonna fight our first adversary in this place. I guess you could call it that. But yeah. Honestly, the fast way to traverse this game is just turn Super Saiyan, just wreck the shit out of everybody. That's the easiest way to get through this place. Honestly, what I'm doing now is filler. Just padding, just to pad out the game, to make it seem longer than it is. Because none of this stuff is in the anime. In the anime, they just basically just fucking fall down the ship and fight each, monster or whatever. But here, now we have to traverse through these fucking doors and shit. And it's annoying as hell, to be honest. But, if you haven't trained enough, well, this is the place, to give you the opportunity to. Alright, it's time for our first boss, sort of. It's the easiest one in this place, so, yeah. This is too easy. I figured there'll be some welcoming committee, but there's barely anyone here. So you couldn't resist the challenge for a good fight. You have no idea what you have done. We're trapped here until we can get out. Basically, they can't get out. That's what he's saying. Well, that's what we came here to do, isn't it? I solve all of our problems right here and now by blowing this place to oblivion. No, you won't. The sudden shock could accidentally set Majin Buu free. The degree to which you underestimated him is astonishing. Don't you understand? Welcome, fellow warriors. You've arrived at the end of stage 1. Stage 1? Master Babidi is at the end. It's at the bottom of this ship. We are currently at the top level, or level 1. There's no way getting to him, though. Unless you beat the boss, warrior of the stage, you can't progress. But don't worry about that, because you'll never make it out of here alive. Alright, who gets to fight him? I'll fight him. I want to get this over with as quickly as possible. Wait, you don't intend to fight him by yourself, do you? Of course I do. What other way is there? You do not realize that as I will destroy you, the energy will be downloaded directly to Majin Buu. You will not survive this battle. With Weepy, death is a certainty. This guy is really annoying. I've had enough of your talk. Why don't you stop talking and start fighting? I think you failed to understand me. Do you realize where I'm from? I'm from the planet Zune. Where it's 10. It's a place where the gravity is 10 times that of Earth. It gives me an advantage. Maybe if it was 500 times gravity, you might have an advantage. But 10, I won't even feel it. You're bluffing. Try me. Yeah, so I had to tell my own dialogue from the original series because, bam, he fucking died from what Vegeta is officially One Punch Man, because that was fucking hilarious. Yeah, I added my own dialogue because reasons. Yeah, so I added my own dialogue there because the original one kind of sucks ass. But honestly, that moment right there is like one of the most badass, Vegeta moments, like, of all time. Like how he just wrecked that dude. honestly is just amazing. To me it's amazing. Because I love Vegeta, and Vegeta honestly needs more of those types of moments. In the original anime, that moment was so badass. You have no fucking idea. So freaking cool. But anyway, we're playing as Goku now, and Goku is also gonna have his own badass moment, coming up. Even though I hate fighting the dude that Goku has to fight against, because he's kind of a bitch and a, what was it called? An energy sponge. He eats your energy because he's a bitch. But we'll get to that. Honestly, all these characters play the same. It doesn't really matter. Some of them are different. Some of them are. Like Vegeta, for instance, he's a lot slower than all the other characters, which doesn't make a lot of sense in this game. It did in the other one, in Legacy of Goku 2. It made a lot more sense because after him and Future Trunks trained in the hyperbolic time chamber, it was said, in the original anime that they were slower. That made sense in that game, but in this game it really doesn't. He's slower for whatever the fuck reason. I don't know. Nobody else is as slow as him, as far as I know, so why him only? Kind of weird. I have a major gripe against the original anime mostly. Not this game as much, because I understand it has its limitations, but against the original anime, and that gripe is that the side characters don't get to do a lot. Like in the beginning of Dragon Ball Z, the humans like Tien, Yamcha, Krillin, they used to do a lot. But after the Frieza saga, they don't do jack shit, And then after the Cell saga, Piccolo doesn't do shit. And that sucks because Piccolo is actually one of my favorite characters in, the original anime and in Legacy of Goku too. Because in that game, he was badass, and if you use the super form, he literally heals. Like, if you have enough energy, that man literally can heal all wounds. That's pretty badass. So why can't we do that anymore? It's just sort of like a big gripe that I have, that we can't play as Piccolo. In this game and the original anime, it's annoying as shit is all I'm saying, because Akira Toriyama created all these awesome characters, but he doesn't use them. That's stupid. He uses Trunks and fucking Goten instead. And as characters, those two suck ass. Why do you have to play as them? It's fucking stupid. Sorry for my little rant there. Anyway, it's time to fight Yakon, the second boss of this place. And we're gonna do that right now. This looks like the end of stage 2. Since I fought this one, you can have this one. Kakarot. What's happening? Babidi must have used his magic to change places. Probably somewhere where his fighter has the advantage. Fucking Yakon. Boy, he sure is ugly. Yeah, you fucking said it. Tell me, which one of you do I eat first? This is a stage 2 boss. Why do I have to fight this one? He sure looks big and dumb to me. Huh? Be careful, I know this monster. His name is Yakon. He's one of the most feared monsters in the universe. Yeah, so as I said before, Yakon is energy sponge. So you can't hurt him with like a Kamehameha or some shit. So, you gotta use them fists, go fuck him up. But they don't do a lot of damage, so it's gonna take a while before, to fight him. He's a sponge no matter what happens. He doesn't do a lot of damage, but he takes a lot of damage. And he sucks dick because of that. But, eventually you'll wear him down. He's not hard at all. This fucking dumbass. I fucking hate this boss. Even in the anime, even they knew that this was stupid as shit. Goku beat him by letting him take all of his energy. That's the way he beat them. And Yakon then fucking exploded because he's a fucking dumbass. Anyway, bye.